South Christian High School alums Kool and Jon Wassink both had outstanding careers at Western Michigan and were used all across campus and West Michigan to help build that brand.
I was placed on a billboard in my time in Kalamazoo, and it was all across Kalamazoo, and it was really cool to see. But now I'm thinking, like, man, that could have been, I could have made some money off that if this rule was in place.
I remember seeing myself on a few billboards. You know, one of them I remember was right on Stadium Drive in Kalamazoo, but the other one I remember off of 131, there was a couple billboards right on the highway there. I remember seeing. You don't really think much of it. I mean, I guess you think it's cool.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer announced on Wednesday new legislation allowing college athletes in all divisions to sign with agents in order to help them profit off of their image, name, and likeness.
Anywhere you can think about business and local advertisements too, like car dealerships or restaurants. Like, I think this can go so many different ways.
Michigan is only the second state behind California to introduce legislation on the subject, and the bill is set to take effect on December 31st in the year 2022.
I think it's good that they have time to prepare for this stuff. You know, I think if it went into effect right after they passed the legislation, I think there would probably be a lot of things that they had to iron out.
While both Kool and Wassink say they are in favor of the bill, they each say they could see a few downsides as well, including unfair recruiting advantages.
I can see there being a reason why a lot of athletes might choose to go to, one school over the other just because of that reason. NCAA maybe could come together and say, this is what we're going to do. These are going to be the rules. Because I just think there's a lot of things that they'll have to figure out in terms of that stuff.
It's also a little bit of a slippery slope because, the more money that, kids in college and kids in that age, it's also hard to see them sometimes using it the right way. So I think it's got to be some education behind it, but I'm definitely for it.
As a 2019 college graduate, Wassink just missed out on his opportunity to profit.
There are plenty of benefits that came along when I played, even, that were a lot better than, 30 years ago. So, I can't really complain too much.
And Governor Whitmer has called upon the NCAA to create a national standard so all schools and athletes can follow a framework nationwide before this bill takes effect. Zach Herrick, Fox 17 News.